Now let us modify and explore the rows and columns worksheet. Okay, the line that you are seeing here under letter B is called a column. So all of this, the ones with the letters above, are called columns or column headings. And this color blue over here, or the ones with numbers, are called rows or row headings. Then you will notice there are several rectangles inside a workbook. So these are like the building blocks of Excel. And these are called cells. Okay? So each cell has a name. For example, if I will go to Ariana Grande, what do you think is the cell name? The cell name is D1 or Delta 1. Let me zoom in. Okay? So the name box, you will see the cell name here on the upper left side. And the cell is named after a column and then by its corresponding row. So if I will go to Kit Harington, the cell name is F5. Okay? Again, you can see the cell name here in the name box. If I will go to Henry Golding, the cell name is G7. Okay? Now let us go to cell E15. Okay, so question, if you see these pound keys or hashtags, okay, does it mean that you have an error in your workbook? Okay? If you see this, it means that your cell size is not enough. So you will have to adjust your cell size. Okay? So there are different ways on how to adjust your cell size. One is by selecting column E, and then you can right click and then select column width. Okay, so if you want to encode a specific number, let's say 20, so you can press OK, and then you will see the exact value. Let me undo. Another way to adjust the cell is by placing your mouse or hovering your mouse pointer in between columns E and F, and then once you see that black crosshair, you can left click and then drag this to the right. So that's how you manually adjust the column size or the cell size. Or you can, wait, let me undo. You can double click. So it will automatically adjust. Okay? And then if you want to insert a column, for example, in between E and F, you can left click F column, and then right click, and then go to insert. So that's how you insert a column. Now, what if I want to insert a row? It's the same procedure, but all you have to do is you are going to select a row. For example, you want to include a row in between rows 9 and 10. So I will select 10, right click, and then choose insert. Okay, let me zoom out. Now let us go to cell H15, edit and wrap text. Okay, so let me zoom in again, or let's just make this bigger. Okay, so how do you edit a cell in Excel? Okay. Now you cannot type over it because it will be overwritten, right? So sample, oops. Okay. So there are several ways on how to edit it. One is by pressing your F2 key, right? So if you're using a laptop, you will have to press function and then F2. Okay. Another way is by double clicking using your mouse. And then another way is by going to your formula bar. So let me zoom in. This is called a formula bar. You can edit here, okay, and then press enter. Okay, now let me zoom out. What if I want to type, okay, let's type a statement here. So you can double click. I'll press period. And then let's type, this is a second statement. Okay. Then period again, press enter. Okay, the question is, what if I want to place this statement under edit here in the same cell? Okay. So what if I want to place this under edit here? Because in Word, we can simply place your cursor behind letter T and then press enter, right? So it will be placed below. But in Excel, nothing happens. Okay? So again, we will not place it here in cell H16, but in the same cell, H15. There are two ways. One is by using the wrap text option. Okay? So we can select H15, go to Home tab, and then just above the alignment group, let me zoom in, you will see there is a wrap text option. Okay, so you can wrap extra long text into multiple lines so you can see all of it. So you can select this, and now you have placed some of the statements or text strings below. Okay, so let me undo. But what if I want to place this entire statement below? Right, so to do this, place your cursor behind letter T, and then you will have to press Alt Enter simultaneously. So Alt is Alt, and then press also your Enter keys. Okay? Then press Enter again. Okay? So that's how you use the wrap text.